I'm someone who, I went to church a lot when I was a kid, but then I drifted away in my early teens, and then in my 20s it was maybe going to church 4 times a year. But I had a lot of doubts, and I don't think I can call myself a Christian back then in that period of time in my life. And I felt like I was always chasing material things, going after, thinking happiness came from new toys or a real relationship. And then, when I was in my early 20s, my job I had at the time was not very successful, and at that point I was never in a romantic relationship. But he was always kind of knocking on my door, trying to get me to come around. I went to Israel, and that kind of re-spurred some interests. And then after that, I always had 2 friends who were always trying to talk to me about it. And then I did enter a romantic relationship with a girl when I was around 25, so right around 2020. But now before this, I was pretty down. I was in a comparison trap. This provided temporary relief, and she got me going back to church regularly, and I was attending Christ Wesleyan Church with her, but I would still say I was only a Sunday morning Christian. But then we were not compatible together, and the relationship ended. And I ended up in a parking lot, and I was thinking to myself, I can't go back to the person I was before the relationship. I thought about going to the liquor store, but I remember that's a bad idea. And I'm like, I really got to take this. I need to take my relationship with Jesus seriously, and I got to put all my foot in the door. And then after that, I started studying the Bible daily, and it has become, since then, since I've fully put my faith in Jesus, my life has improved so many ways. If I might get sad for a moment, but it doesn't last long. And I've found a deep interest for studying the Bible and sharing that with other people. And I've always found myself having conversations with other people, being able to talk about it. And it has helped my friendships. It's helped just about every aspect of my life has improved since I've put my full faith in Jesus. My name is David Belzer, and I profess my faith in Jesus Christ as my Savior.